Hello there, Aries. Welcome to July. We're in the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is the sign that sort of drives Aries a bit crazy. It's a cardinal sign just like you, so Cancers have leadership qualities, and so do you. And so you get two very self-directed people or energies, but in totally different ways. So we're good for each other, but we can rub each other's nerves a bit too. So you might find this time of the sign of Cancer is not one of your favorite times of year, unless you have some other planets or a rising sign, moon sign that supports it. We're going to take a look now for the month of July. We are heading into that big retrograde planet period that I spoke of. I'm not going to go on and on about it because I did last month. So if it's your first time watching my tarot videos and you're wondering what I mean by all the big retrogrades, tune in for June for your June horoscope, and I describe it in detail. But July 3rd is the day when we start the big 3 weeks of 6 retrograde planets. You might be feeling it already. More introspective, time to go within, time to really dig deep and look at things. And that's what Cancer's all about. Just cleansing the cards. Imagine the sage all around you. Let's just make a little wish or say a little prayer for yourself before we get going. All right, I'm gonna mix the cards. Here we go. Aries, your first card is the Princess of Discs. Next card is 4 of Discs. Look at this. The next card is the Prince of Discs. So what we have here are 3 earthy cards, 2 earthy people, and a card representing stability and power and structure, which usually isn't what Aries is interested in. You want to be more free and bold and unrestricted and more movement. This is very structured, very disciplined. So you might be in a time, you might be with somebody who's asking that of you. That could be a close partner or somebody at work who's asking you to be more structured or disciplined or reliable, more on time, more predictable in the way you work or the way you behave. The good news about that card is that it's usually a good card for money and for work and for general financial stability. So I'm hoping that most of you listening have that in your life. Check. The other thing is that both these two people figures are like the couple. They're like the earth couple, the young earth couple. So Prince and Princess of Discs. You can already sort of see, though, how the princess looks like she's very powerful. She's holding that disc. She almost looks pregnant. The light shining on her belly and her breasts and the trees, and it sort of shows her fertility and how much she's capable of. She's very grounded. Him, you can see, he looks, he's sitting sort of crooked on his chariot. It's pretty hard to ride something well when you're sitting sideways. He's not really looking straight forward either. And he's holding, again, a disc, but it looks like it could slip out of his hand. Prince of Discs is sometimes somebody who can be like, wants everything to be easy, doesn't want to have to work too hard, can be a bit lazy. So it's also possible, Aries, that you're the person who's asking someone else who fits that description to be a little more structured, reliable, present, steady with their bills, steady with whatever they said they would do, keep their word. That's 4 of Discs. So overall, I would say, while we're in this sign of Cancer and there's opposing planets in Capricorn and there's a lot of retrogrades, it might be a time when it's good to buckle down with a little bit of routine and self-discipline and ask it of those around you if that's what you need. But overall, it looks very stable. Everything looks fine for you. So it's just really working on this level of your life, you know, self-care, self-discipline. Order. There's a lot of order in that card. Getting yourself grounded however you can. One quick trick if you're having trouble and you're not feeling grounded is take off your shoes and socks and just walk barefoot on the ground. That will connect your feet to the earth. It will release some of the electrical charge in the body that we're all receiving. It'll give you the negative ions from the earth, the minerals. It'll cool you down. Lie under a tree if you're not sure what to do with your life and you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious in any way. Just put a blanket and go lie under a tree for a little while. Have you as much contact with the earth as possible. So I'll let you lie under some trees and ponder this message. And if you need more help from me, I read online. I use Zoom. It's an app that's free to download. It's great. We can conference call and video chat that way. Or if you want to meet me in person, I'm in the Montreal area in the West Island, and you can reach me at river-rain.com or on Facebook, Clairvoyant Medium, Catherine Allen. Have a good month.